Hey guys, it's Vicious765 here, and the most recent Tekken 7 trailer, Tekken 7 Fate Retribution, actually made me think a little bit. And I was thinking about, this is kind of off topic, but it's just Kazuya's ability to use the double trigger. This isn't Devil May Cry, the Devil Gene. Um, it kind of piqued my interest because now that I think about it, because back in Tekken 1, you're able to play as Devil Kazuya once you go through the Galaga game. I think that's what it was called, Galaga. And you'll unlock Devil Kazuya by pressing start. Now, he doesn't have wings, but in some CGI that was made for the game, he had wings. He didn't have wings. He had a different hairstyle and whatnot. It was a bit spikier. He had no shirt on, just underwear, and he was purple, except for the mouth. The mouth was the same color, I believe. And moving on to Tekken 2, he has his wings, he has his red eyes, he even has horns now. He looks like a fully separate character, even though he's kind of like a downgrade of what, regular Kazuya is, because, he can't do down, forward, 4-4, which is his front kick to axe kick. And unless he actually stands up while standing, and I don't believe Devil Kazuya could actually misstep in Tekken 2. I could be wrong. But, Tekken 2, which that's my favorite one on PS1, by the way. Like, that's my opinion. But moving on. And Tekken 4, you can't play with Devil Kazuya. Now, that's weird, isn't it? Because you can play with him in Tekken 2 and Tekken 1 and, and Tekken Tag. But you can't play with Devil Kazuya, yet he makes a cameo in Tekken 4. And Kazuya lost in Tekken 4 to both Heihachi and Jin. And Kazuya, his whole thing was the reason why he was with G Corporation was, one, they revived him, but two, he wanted to control and harness the Devil Gene. Now this gives him a reason to absorb Jin's part of the Devil Gene. But the thing is, what kind of confuses me about this is he's able to turn into the devil. And Devil, if you look at Tekken Blood Vengeance, I'm gonna fast forward to Blood Vengeance. Devil, I think they kind of animated up with Devil. I don't really think he's that powerful. Otherwise, Heihachi would have never been able to beat him in Tekken 2, which, Heihachi defeated Kazuya in Tekken 2. It's not clear if Kazuya went to the Devil transformation and just had trouble controlling himself, somewhat like how Devil Jin had trouble controlling himself in Blood Vengeance and whatnot. You know how he was like really strong but sloppy. It's not really clear. So, I started thinking today, when I was at work actually, on break, after watching a friend of mine and a guy I'm subscribed to, Yellow Motion. He's a great thing for the community. You guys should check his videos out. He has some great theories, and he makes great detailed and edited videos. He also has most of Tekken 7's soundtrack done, completed. And you can download it. He gives you links, I believe. I'll give you a link to his channel. But going back to Tekken 5 or Tekken 4, so he turns into Devil after defeating Jin and stealing his Devil Gene in his ending. Now, Devil Kazuya, he can control the Devil at this point. So he used the Devil. He shot Heihachi backwards. When they were at Ho'omaru. And, using his telekinesis or whatever the fuck it wasn't lasers. He did something to him. And it made me think, so he was under control of the Devil at this point. And then he just sort of took control back. Now, I don't know if he was still trying to master being able to control the Devil or what have you. But in Tekken 5, something peculiar happens. So in Tekken 5, Kazuya, this is what kind of was odd to me, because I was wanting Devil Kazuya to come back. And in Kazuya's prologue, he turns into Devil to fly away from the explosion. Whether this is something that, is new to him because, it was a life or death situation. He just flew out of that fight or flight mode that he was in. I don't know. But you would think since he turned into Devil Kazuya, he learned something. Okay, so we go to Tekken 6. This is an item customization. Of course, it's not canon, but he can take off his glasses, his sunglasses, and shoot a horizontal laser, similarly to Devil. And, the thing is, Kazuya Devil doesn't control him. Now in Tekken Tag 2, Harada had tweeted before Tekken Tag 2 it came out, before a limited was announced, that Kazuya had full control over the Devil Gene. So in this, with this information, you know, and the gameplay, he showed him being able to turn into Double Kazuya whenever he liked. So that was nice, which kind of makes me wonder why they took it away in 7. But that's a whole different complaint that's kind of irrelevant at this point, because Kazuya is an awesome character, Devil or not. But it makes me think, when you look at Tekken 6 and, you know, the ending for Kazuya, because they seem to show that in the last trailer, in a PlayStation Experience trailer, that Kazuya attained, you know, insurmountable power. And he was holding Double Jin up just like he was in his Tekken 6 ending. But he was just regular Kazuya. He was holding Double Jin up. Now, I was wondering, is it that he changed his mind? That he lost to Heihachi being Double Kazuya? So he just tried to make himself stronger because the devil really couldn't help him against Heihachi? I mean, think about it. Every time he's lost since Tekken 4, he just, which he didn't really lose in Tekken 5. He was in the tournament a little bit, but I think he went to go deal with G Corporation. And in Tekken 6, I don't really know because Devil Kazuya is not available. But, you know, since you can't play with him, I'm assuming that he tried to take on Jin without turning into Devil, because that's somewhat of, I guess you could say, is kind of cheating. But at the same time, I think that he sort of realized he doesn't need Devil in order to, he doesn't need Devil in order to defeat them, I guess. But he kind of does because he's lost, but I think he wants the satisfaction of beating them by himself, which goes along with my theory about the interpretation of his Tekken 2 ending, where I think that Heihachi had saved him because it was all in Kazuya's mind. It was an illusion, and he was fighting against the devil because Devil was trying to take his soul. But since Heihachi was still alive, Devil couldn't take his soul. And in that ending, I think Kazuya kind of realized how weak the devil really is. He can't even defeat Heihachi, or help Kazuya defeat Heihachi. So maybe that's a reason why. But then Tekken 4's prologue kind of makes that point invalid, doesn't it? But then again, he lost in Tekken 4. I don't know. What do you guys think? Because I'm really curious, because you can play as Double Kazuya in Tekken 7, but it's a rage art. So does Kazuya really have full control of the Devil Gene? Because in Tekken Tag 2 is non-canon, and so is Tekken Blood Vengeance. So does he really have to be in an angry fight or flight state to actually turn into Devil? Did Harada just say he had full control of the Devil Gene for Tekken Tag 2? Let me know, guys. I'm just a Kazuya fan trying to find some answers. Anyway, that's my episode for today. I'll catch you guys later.